their apparent enjoyment of sickening and graphic images of abuse.
Nursery Pedophile. 4 female members of an online pedophile ring that abused children and shared photos of the abuse online are now out of prison, and the ringleader could be released this year.
In 2009, Manchester police were handed a computer. It led them to a case which was unlike any they'd seen before.
The online child abuse ring was discovered when a colleague of Colin Blanchard discovered sexual images of babies and toddlers on his computer. Police soon discovered that Blanchard had been recruiting pedophile women to abuse children and share the images of the abuse with each other online.
He is the sort of person who could deceive, but that doesn't take away that each of these women just took it on their own to abuse children.
Vanessa George, the most infamous member of the ring, used her position as a nursery worker to take over 100 explicit photos of babies and children before sharing them online.
In my mind, she should still be behind bars. The freedom that the parole board have given her to lead a life outside jail is something that I don't think is right.
George was described as well liked by the parents of her victims, becoming close with several of them before the abuse was discovered.
Started sharing with a few of us mums that she'd met someone online and she wanted to go meet him, start an affair.
They had no idea that this affair would lead to the creation of an online pedophile ring and the abuse of their own children.
She was really bubbly, friendly. She was the person to go to for gossip. And she was just a really nice person to be around.
After her arrest, George immediately admitted to her crimes.
I wasn't doing it for like enjoyment or anything like that, and it was just take some pictures or something like that. And I said, well, what would you do for me if I'd done that for you? Like, joking.
Yeah.
Put a ring on my finger to make me do things like that. I knew it was wrong when I was doing it.
What's wrong about it?
It was vile.
Her release outraged the parents of her victims, who were furious that she was released despite never giving a full list of who she abused.
Please help us and tell us who you took pictures of. Vanessa, please. For them.
Vanessa was able to give some names of the children, many of whom were too young at the time of the abuse to properly remember it. Their parents have said how the horrific crimes still affect their children 10 years later.
I feel like she has completely destroyed his childhood. He's never had a sleepover at a friend's house. He still has nightmares, he still wets the bed.
George was given an indeterminate sentence alongside other key ring members Colin Blanchard and Angela Allen, meaning that they would only be released once they were considered to no longer pose a threat to society. Blanchard is the last member remaining in prison, but could reportedly be released at some point in 2023.
The man at the center of one of the most shocking child abuse rings the country has seen.
Thanks for watching Crime 101. Be sure to subscribe for more.